Watch your feet. Big machine coming through. Hey, you're holding up the line.
Good morning, Honor Flight Chicago, Flight 114. I'd like to introduce a special guest that we have here with us today to honor our 115 senior war heroes who are here with Honor Flight Chicago this morning. So, if you've been to a big sporting event in Chicago, you've heard the national anthems sung by this man, but more importantly, he and his wife Kathleen are tremendous friends of Honor Flight Chicago and tremendous friends of our veterans. So without further ado, Mr. Wayne Westman.
Thank you, John. Some people ask me, why do you come out every month for Honor Flight? Get up so early in the morning and do this? And I said, if someone has to ask that question, they simply don't get it. So, we have such a wonderful group of volunteers here today. Please give them a round of applause. And the hard-working staff that makes this happen. What a collection we have. We have one World War II veteran today. From the greatest generation that saved the world. We have one Korean War veteran. Amen. We have a woman among us, so watch your language. And we have, of my generation, my brothers, 113 of you who served during the Vietnam War. My dad was a decorated World War II veteran, and he never got a chance to go on the honor flight, but boy, I would have loved to have taken him. And I know that he would be proud that I'm involved in this. So my dad was also Wayne Messmer. But, you know, as we say this is going to be a great day, that's really an understatement. This is going to be a magnificent, never, ever to be forgotten day for all of you. Amen. And it's so deserving. You are so entitled to this. You know, I often say, you know, you hear the term, thank you for your service, thanks for your service. That's nice. But I think the biggest words, particularly to all of you guys who gave your time, put your lives on the line for the service of this country, particularly during the Vietnam War era when you came home, we all know that you didn't get that warm embrace that you deserved. So even though it's maybe 5 decades too late, from the bottom of our hearts, from all of us, welcome home.
Thank you.
Now, let's see if you can sing at this time in the morning. This is the great Irving Berlin song, God Bless America, which is sometimes referred to as the second national anthem. A song, first of all, that was written in 1918 and was taken out of a show because it was considered to be too much of a flag waver song. Until in 1938 when Kate Smith sang it on her radio show. Now, we'll do this in the key of F as if that means anything at all. And God bless America. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. As I heard someone once say, that sounded interesting. You ought to take that act on the road and leave immediately. You sounded great. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Have a wonderful, wonderful day. It's all about you. God bless you guys.
Hey, look out the window. We get a little shower for you.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, we're here.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You driving the limo? You got the limo?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Good morning.
Hey, thanks, Chief.
You
Appreciate it.
Good morning. Good morning. Enjoy yourself.
Good morning, everybody. Hi there.
Welcome to DC. Thank you. Welcome to DC.
You're right.
you.
I hope you have a wonderful day.
I hope so. Thank you. I'm sure I will.
Hi, Roger. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Welcome to DC. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go, guys. Thank you, guys. And ladies. First bus right there.
All right.
Hey, how are you?
Huh? Let's take it. First bus is usually red. Wow.
Thank you for your service. Welcome to
What's
Washington,
yellow?
D.C.
Is that
It's a great time of year.
Yellow?
Is that my Mr. here?
Yes, it is.
This is Yellow Bus.
Ah.
Welcome.
God bless you.
The United States Marine Corps War Memorial, dedicated on November 10, 1954, honors all Marines who have given their lives in defense of the United States since 1775. This memorial was inspired by the iconic photograph of the second flag raising atop Mount Ceremonial on February 23, 1945, during the Battle of Iwo Jima in World War II, taken by Associated Press combat photographer Joe Rosenthal. Although originally thought the 6 men captured in the photo consisted of 5 Marines and 1 Navy corpsman, interviews, research, and analysis of other photographs and video footage taken around the same time of the second flag raising has brought about identification changes for historical accuracy. In conclusion, it was determined the 6 men captured in Rosenthal's photo were all Marines. As you make your way around the north side of the memorial, it appears as if the flagpole is being raised yet again, as it was on Mount Ceremonial. The World War II Memorial, dedicated on May 29, 2004, honors the service of 16 million members of the Armed Forces of the United States of America, the support of countless millions on the home front, and the ultimate sacrifice of more than 400,000 Americans. Through stone architecture and bronze sculptures, the World War II Memorial recognizes the way America served, honors those who fell, and recognizes the victory they achieved to restore freedom and end tyranny around the globe. 12 bronze bas-reliefs decorate the walls of the memorial on either side as one approaches the ceremonial plaza. These reliefs chronologically highlight the experience of the war on the home front, placed in context with the battles being waged on land, sea, and air. 56 granite columns representing each U.S. state and territory at the time of World War II, ring an impressive rainbow pool located in the heart of the memorial. Quotes by presidents, authors, and commanding officers, references to theaters, campaigns, and battles, and 2 massive victory pavilions representing the Atlantic and Pacific theaters chronicle the efforts Americans undertook to win the war. Within the victory pavilions, a large rendering of the World War II Victory Medal is centered upon the memorial floor. Directly above the Victory Medal, 4 stately American bald eagles, symbols not only of our nation, but of the armed forces, holds aloft an ancient symbol of victory, a laurel wreath. As one glances over the rainbow pool from the balcony of the Victory Pavilions, your field of vision is captured by a wall of 4,048 gold stars on the west side of the memorial, reminding all of the supreme sacrifice made by over 400,000 Americans to make that victory possible. This memorial thus stands as a testament and tribute to the legacy of the greatest generation.
Please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready, go.
If you bow your head and join us in a moment of silence.
Right, shoulder, oh!
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. Color guard, retire the color.
Nancy Evans, please take your place with the group.
Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot.
Built in the style of the Parthenon, the Lincoln Memorial, dedicated May 30th, 1922, has inspired generations. A 19-foot tall statue of President Abraham Lincoln gazes out from the solemn chamber of his memorial. Lincoln's imposing temple is surrounded by 36 columns, each representing a state in the Union at the time of his death in 1865. The interior of Lincoln's memorial features inscriptions of this revered president's most important speeches the Gettysburg Address, and his second inaugural speech. Above these speeches are the murals named Emancipation and Unity. On the wall behind the Lincoln statue is an inscription that reads, "In this temple, as in the hearts of the people for whom he saved the Union, the memory of Abraham Lincoln is enshrined forever."
Even if you want to just push it along.
The Korean War Veterans Memorial, dedicated July 27, 1995, commemorates the sacrifices of millions of Americans and Allied partners who fought during the Korean War. The memorial's Wall of Remembrance contains over 2,500 photos, selected from the National Archives, of men and women who served in the Korean War. 19 stainless steel statues, standing in a field of juniper bushes and polished granite strips, represents a platoon on patrol marching through rice paddies and over rough Korean terrain. Each statue stands 7 feet tall, weighing nearly 1,000 pounds, representing the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marine Corps, and are proportionate to the percentage of participation in the Korean War by each branch. When combined with their reflection in the Wall of Remembrance, there is a total count of 38 figures, representing the 38th parallel forming the border between North and South Korea. The newest element to the Korean War Memorial is a Wall of Remembrance featuring the names of more than 43,000 U.S. service members and Korean augmentees to the U.S. Army who perished during the war. The names are arranged in order of rank and branch of service to demonstrate to visitors how the war's burden fell unevenly across the military. Another important element of the wall is that the names of the U.S. service members and Korean augmentees to the U.S. Army are not listed separately. Instead, they are mingled together, just as they fought together during the war. The Wall of Remembrance serves to remind those who visit the Korean War Memorial each year that freedom is not free.
Hello there. How are you? I'm doing good.
You want to walk up there? No?
The Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall, dedicated on November 11, 1982, honors the men and women who served in the Vietnam War from 1959 until 1975. The memorial wall chronologically lists the names of more than 58,300 Americans who gave their lives in service to their country fighting in Vietnam and Southeast Asia, as well as those who were listed as missing in action during the war. Two arms consisting of 70 panels each form a wide V shape, with the eastern wall extending toward the Washington Monument and the western wall directed toward the Lincoln Memorial. Next to the names of those declared fallen, you will find a diamond shape etched in the granite. Next to those considered missing in action, you will find a cross. If a person currently marked as MIA returns alive, a circle would be etched around the cross. If the service member's remains are identified, a diamond would be superimposed over the cross. The In Memory plaque, dedicated on November 10, 2004, honors the men and women who served in Vietnam and later died from causes related to the war. Dedicated in 1993, the Vietnam Women's Memorial, portraying 3 women caring for a fallen soldier, pays tribute to the more than 265,000 women who served during the Vietnam era and is the first memorial in Washington, D.C., honoring women's military service. Young, armed, and wearing jungle combat gear, the 3 servicemen statue, dedicated on November 11, 1984, stands as a permanent watch over the wall. Veterans have stated, while there are distinguishing characteristics for each man, they still feel like they could be any soldier. It was the first representation of an African American on the National Mall.
All of these were after.
Oh, they were all
I got. Yeah, we went back and picked them up. We got them all. Brother, they were about this big. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
Comes here every 5 years. They read all the names.
WWII line 45. Really? Yeah, it's not
You got a cover for that, Barb?
I do, thank you.
They were my husband's lieutenant.
So,
While he was in the service. He was evacuating Vietnam in the Marine Corps.
So I had a veteran here not long ago, probably the end of last year. He wanted the last 40 names on the wall. He was a Marine. So I came in with a big roll of paper and my painter's tape, and we got all of them on one sheet of paper.
Significance of that to him?
yeah, I was gonna say.
He just wanted the last
I think he knew several of them.
It was his lieutenant that died in the crack.
It's overwhelming.
Like that I was aware of.
So, Wes, so this would be one. This should be on this one, right? There it is. No, that's not the right one.
Opened in 2003, the Stephen F. Udvar-Hazy Center, located next to Dulles International Airport in Northern Virginia, serves as a partner facility to the National Air and Space Museum, located in Washington, D.C. The two locations together attract more than 8 million visits per year, making the National Air and Space Complex the most popular museum in the United States. This expansive museum consists of 3 hangars. The Boeing Aviation Hangar houses dozens of historically significant aircraft and artifacts, including the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird and the Concorde. The James S. McDonnell Space Hangar houses dozens of spacecraft, including the Space Shuttle Orbiter Discovery. A more recently added hangar, the Mary Baker Engine Restoration Hangar, is where scientists and engineers work to restore artifacts from the Air and Space Museum's massive collection.
Good evening, Honor Flight Chicago, Flight 114. What a day. We asked you to get up early, really early, but boy, did we see and do a lot. I'm constantly asked how we put it all together, how we pull it all off. And for me, the answer is very simple. We have hands down the best, the most dedicated volunteers around, full stop. our orange shirts, our red shirts, our green shirts, our blue shirts, our yellow shirts, every color. I just want them to know how much we appreciate their efforts. This is our 16th season, and we will fly our 11,000th veteran to our nation's capital this summer. And what I'm really proud of is the depth and breadth of our organization today. Beyond Flight Day, the way we are involved in the community with programs like Operation Education, which is connecting our students with our veterans in over 200 classrooms across the Chicagoland area. Our podcast series, our veteran interviews, our Operation Never Forgets. I'd like to thank our office team of Doug and Edna, as well as our board of directors for making that happen. I'd also like to thank our sponsors and our partners for helping make these trips possible. Their generosity is so important and so appreciated. Most of all, I want to thank our senior war heroes, our World War II, our Korean War, and our Vietnam War heroes. As we toured your memorials today, we saw the amazing symbolism in their design, as well as the powerful words inscribed on their walls. At the Korean War Memorial today, we saw a prominent inscription that read, "Freedom is not free." No words could be more true. And Honor Flight Chicago remains more committed than ever for showing our appreciation for your service, your sacrifice, and helping Americans realize the debt of gratitude that we owe our military heroes. I ask of you to keep it going. This doesn't have to be a one-day event for you. Wear your service with pride. Tell your stories. They deserve to be told, and we need to hear them. Keep involved. There's plenty of ways to stay involved with Honor Flight Chicago. I once heard a veteran say, "Don't worry if you can't see, if you can't walk, if you can't hear, Honor Flight Chicago will take care of you." Hopefully each and every one of our senior war heroes felt that way today, because you are so deserving of it. When you were stationed across the country, far from home, overseas, wherever it was, besides hot shower, what were two of your favorite words to hear? Yes, mail call. Mail call, mail call. We have mail call for each and every one of our senior war heroes today. Mr. Alongi, Mr. Akala, Mr. Barbar, Mr. Bomber, Mr. Booker, Mr. Triplett, Mr. Tucker, Mr. Bertucci, Mr. Campbell, Mr. Coleman, Mr. Cooney, Mr. Cowherd, Mr. Carnegie, Mr. Sella, Mr. Clifton, Mr. Blessing, Mr. Rodney Getme, Mr. Hardinsburg, Mr. Hannock, Mr. Dunkel, Mr. Doyle, Mr. Dewitt, Mr. Donovan, Mr. Downey, Mr. DeMarti, Mr. Dittemore, Mr. Detu, Mr. Galloway, Mr. Garner, Mr. Robert Gatby, Mr. Palmisano, Mr. Payne, Mr. Picciola, Mr. Pike, Mr. Piner, Mr. Balestra, Mr. Reichert, Mr. Zito, Mr. Santoro, Mr. Schaefer, Mr. West, Mr. Wilson III, Mr. Zidrit, Mr. Schroeder, Mr. Chinook, Mr. Seeloff, Mr. Shannon, Mr. Ryan, Mr. Sandstrom, Mr. Plumes, Mr. Joseph Porcelli, Powell, Mr. Pride, Mr. Riki, Mr. Davis, Mr. Dean, Mr. DeFrance, Mr. Crow.
On behalf of our organization, Honor Flight Chicago, I'd like to thank our senior war heroes for being here with us today. Your service, your sacrifice, and to our Vietnam veterans, welcome home.
Hold it up. Welcome home. Hold it up.
We thank you so much for everything you do for us. We appreciate and honor you. We are so grateful to each and every one of you for all the work you do for our country. Here comes the water cannon.
Tell them to keep watching. The fire department will be out there saluting them.
All for you guys.
Welcome home. Thank you for your service. Thank you.
calling, what you doing tonight? Hope you're in the mood because I'm feeling just right. How's about a corner with a table for two, where the music's mellow and some gay rendezvous? There's no chance romancing with the blue attitude. You've gotta do some dancing to get in the mood. Sister, what you callin'? That's a timely idea. Something swingadilla would be good to my ear. Everybody must agree that dancing has charms. When you have a searching what you love in your arms. Standing out with you and making sweet interlude. I found the rock that would put me in the mood. In the mood. That's it, I got it in the mood. Your ear will spot it in the mood. I want a hot hit, be alive and get the jive. You got to learn how. Hep, hep, hep. Hep like a heifer, hep, hep, hep. Hot as a pepper, step, step, step. Step like a stepper, we're mugging and hugging, we're in the mood now. Bring out a song of the cheer. Now's the time to roll the barrel, 'cause the game's all here. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. When they hear the rumble and the floor, it's a big surprise I've been waiting for. And all the couples, they form a ring. 1 miles around, yeah, hear them say 3-year-old from at the come on. All right, clap your hands. Let's see some hands. Roll it out, roll it out, roll out the barrel. Sing a song of good cheer, 'cause the whole gang is here. Roll it out, let's do the beer, beer, roll polka. Hey! He was a famous trumpet man from out Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was the top man at his craft. But then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, I'm blowing reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, the company big. They made him go to bugle for his Uncle Sam. They brought him down because he couldn't jam. They kept the street to understand. Because the next day the cat went out and jacked to the band. And now the company jumps when he's troubling. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, the company big. Shoot, 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 they got a turkey boogie to the pond. A boogie rhythm, he can't grow a note unless the bass and guitars play with him. He makes the company jump when he puts reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, the company big. He was so boogie woogie. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, soon to beat our thunder. Animals, give 'em the gun, give 'em the gun. Down they dive, starting a wave from under. Off with one terrible roar. We live to dance or go down in flames. For nothing can stop the USA Army. Over hill, over dale, we have hit the dusty trail, and those caissons go rolling along. In and out, hear them shout, counter marching all about, and those caissons go rolling along. Words high, in the field artillery, count out your numbers loud and strong. And where you go, you will always know that those caissons go rolling along. Okay, Coast Guard, here's our Coast Guard marching song. We sing on land or sea, through surf and storm and howling gale. I shall our purpose free. Coast Guard, Semper Paratus is we are.